Okay, so here's the workout. You've got the QR code. You can type in the bit.ly link, and these playlists have a bunch of variations of the chest exercise, the arm exercise, the some shoulders, and the core. So that way you have a variety if you want to change things up. Like I am perfectly happy doing the incline dumbbell because I know how to vary things to like change the tempo or change the rep range. And that's all stuff that I can coach you through on our calls or in the group community or in your private Telegram with me. Um, but my point is that you don't have to vary things with the equipment. Don't feel pressure that you have to keep changing things up. The reason why it says some shoulders is because the posterior shoulder, the back of the shoulder, is always on back day because you're already working that range of motion and the backside of your body. So it makes sense to always hit the posterior shoulders on back day. So here you can see that we have side/lateral raise. It's the same thing, just a different word for it. We also have front raises, and then we have overhead press. So when you do your chest day, it's usually just referred to as the big muscle group. So when you do chest day, you know that you're going to do one of those three shoulder functions. Then the next week when you do chest day again, you're going to do a different function. Then the next time, you're going to do a different function. And then finally, the fourth workout, you're going to return to the one you started with. For your core, you're going to do just one of the deep core exercises and one of the superficial. I don't want you to be working out for more than 45 minutes. This should keep it pretty small, where you're doing 3 to 4 sets of your chest exercise, 3 to 4 sets of your one tricep variation, 3 to 4 sets of your one shoulder function, one set of the deep core. Now, the deep core is generally a 10 rep range. Whether you're doing the standing cable extension where you're working to stay vertical as you extend your arm, that really works the abdominals because you're having to stabilize an asymmetrical movement. So you get core workout without having to do sit-ups. The other exercise is a hip hinge with a rotation. You have 2 videos for this, one that's at the cable machine and then one that you are strapped in with a band around your hips attached to a piece of storage, like a storage device at the gym. And I go into great detail with that one. With the standing cable machine, there's a little less detail only because I don't want to repeat myself so much of what a video is really good. And the video that has the band with the storage equipment has graphics on it, so you can really get an understanding of these deep core muscles. So you're going to do just one of those. You're either going to do straightening your arm or you're going to do the hip hinge with the rotation. For your superficial, you're just going to do one set of the abdominal exercises where you're either doing the ab rope crunches facing out, where you're facing away from the equipment, where that's more of the deep core, or you're going to be facing in where it's more of the chunky 6-pack abs. In that one, you go heavier. The facing out, you go lighter to more deep core and snatching your waist. If you're facing the equipment, you're going to go heavier, and that's going to be more of the aesthetic 6-pack muscles. You can also have the option to do any type of the hanging ab exercises, and your grip is going to be the thing that is the most limiting for you. And so your goal is to get to 10 reps total. And so if you need to take breaks and stretch out your hands and dry them off, that's fine. Eventually, you're going to be able to do 10 in a row without having to change your grip. And then again, these all have voiceover so that you know exactly what to do.